What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? I'm doing great as usual. Saturday. That means we got some boxing tonight. We got DAZN's putting on a great card. Benavidez is fighting. It's a good night of boxing. But the point of this video is the truth always comes out. And when will everybody start realizing that whatever you hear from Tyson Fury, 9 times out of 10, he's double bluffing? What do I mean by that? Well, if you guys remember a couple weeks ago, there was a video of Tyson Fury jumping in the ocean. He didn't look the greatest. Didn't look the greatest at all. And I saw an interview last night with Tyson Fury, and I was like, damn, man, is it that tracksuit or did he slim down? Well, we got our answers. Tyson Fury invited George Lockheart out for, I think he said 6 weeks, for a pre-camp. The goal was to shed the body fat so then he could rebuild lean muscle during his real camp. Now, Tyson Fury saying he's drinking 15 pints a day, that's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. George Lockheart did an interview and pretty much said Tyson's in crazy shape. He's dedicated. Whatever I tell him, he does it, and he does it twice as hard. For those of you who don't know who George Lockheart is is a well-known nutritionist, chef. He started out in the MMA community and having fighters cut weight the proper way, the safe way. And he became such a pioneer, I guess, in his field that big time fighters hire him. He's worked with Conor McGregor, he's worked with Daniel Cormier, now he works with Tyson Fury. He's got another one of his team members working with Gervonta Tank Davis at the moment. And he's a pretty much one-stop shop. If you need to cut weight, he can make you cut weight. If you need to gain muscle, he can make you gain muscle. And usually with his big-time clients, he is there in person himself. And he stated that Tyson invited him over for a pre-camp. 6 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever he said, I can't remember. But the whole point was for Tyson to strip the body fat. So when it comes to his real camp, he can put on lean muscle mass. Now, and all these other people that saying Tyson Fury's scared, Tyson Fury's scared. Well, George Lockheart himself said at the dinner table, he hears Tyson Fury saying the same thing. I don't care who I'm fighting, I just want to fight. I don't care if it's Wilder, I don't care if it's Joshua, I don't care if it's a taxi driver down the street. He doesn't care, he just wants to fight. And then we also heard Frank Warren, Tyson Fury's promoter in the UK, state that the fight is very imminent. Now I want to give a shout out to Kurt from Counterpunch Boxing News. He's another YouTube channel. If you are not familiar with him, make sure you go check out his channel, Counterpunch Boxing News. He heard an interview with Frank Warren saying a rumor that the fight was going to happen in November. The fight cannot happen in November because Bob Arum owes Tyson Fury 2 fights this year, or Bob Arum will lose out on Tyson Fury's last 2 fights, which I would imagine would be his biggest fights. So I don't think that November statement or rumor that he heard is factual, but in boxing, you never know. You gotta wait, and finally the truth will come out. So George Lockheart stated that after this weekend, he's going to be flying back home to take a month break, and then he's hoping to be right back with Tyson Fury on his next camp. So I just wanted to bring that info to you. And guys, with Tyson Fury, sometimes you just have to wait. because you can't always believe what you hear. And what do they say? And only believe half the stuff you see? I don't know what the saying is, but something like that. And with Tyson Fury, that is the case. So Tyson Fury is not depressed. He's not drinking 15 pints of beer. I don't see George Lockheart letting him do that for the past 6 to 8 weeks. So Tyson Fury once again is on the wind up, like they say in the UK. Everybody needs to relax, and I'm sure that once all parties involved, which is Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Bob Arum, until there can be a joint announcement, we are not going to hear the announcement of Fury and Joshua. I'm sure they're not going to be happy if one promotional company announces it before the rest. So I would like to see it done in person, since Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn hate each other and they have never met before in person. So that will be great. That'll be an awesome part of the build-up. But yeah, I just wanted to point this out to you guys. George Lockheart did an interview last night at the MTK fights while he was there with the whole Fury camp. And no need to worry. Tyson Fury's not drinking 15 pints. And he actually looks a lot better than that video he took out on the beach. I think in my last video or the video before that, I stated, wow, he does look slim. And then what do you know? I didn't know George Lockhart's been there for 6 weeks. So that's the news I got for you guys today. It's early in the afternoon here on the East Coast, about 2 p.m. I might try to do another video quick to go over the cards tonight. But the main fight we are all looking forward to is Estrada Chocolatito. A fight that's been in the making, a rematch that's been in the making for 8 to 9 years. It's finally going to happen. So yeah, you guys out there, you guys know what to do. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Moore's House. Peace.